Hai Indonesia, how are you guys doing? So today I'm gonna share with you guys some tips on how to speak English. Hal penting yang harus diingat bahwa bahasa itu adalah kebiasaan. It's a habit. Kebiasaan itu adalah sesuatu yang kita lakukan secara rutin setiap hari. So the key to learn a new language is to make it into a habit. Even if you go to the most expensive English course place, kalau kalian nggak rutin practicing English setiap hari, you won't speak it fluently. Now here's some tips that I use when I was learning English. Well, I am still learning English. Bahasa Inggris aku jauh dari sempurna, but I think it's good enough to hold a conversation. So tips yang pertama adalah make it easy for people to understand you. Buat lawan bicara kalian itu menjadi mudah untuk mengerti kalian. Caranya salah satunya adalah dengan mengucapkan kalimat atau kata-kata dengan artikulasi yang jelas. Don't mumble, jangan bergumam. Jadi coba untuk bicara dengan jelas. Juga jangan terlalu cepat bicara. Kemudian gunakan gesture, gunakan gerakan tangan, gunakan ekspresi muka, and don't forget to smile. Yang kedua adalah jangan takut salah. Lawan bicara kalian itu nggak peduli sebenarnya sama kesalahan kalian, sama benar atau enggaknya grammar kalian, atau structure, atau accent. They don't care. All they care about is to understand what you say. Bahkan English native speakers pun make mistakes. You'll be surprised. In fact, kalaupun seandainya kalian membuat kesalahan grammar atau pronunciation dan kalau lawan bicara kalian itu mengenali kesalahan kalian, they will help you out. They will help you to fix it. Mistakes are always a good opportunity to learn better. In my opinion, it's okay to say, sorry, I'm still learning English, so please correct me if I'm wrong. That way, lawan bicara kalian akan dengan senang hati to correct your mistake. Tips yang ketiga adalah describe the words that you don't know. Misalnya kalian lagi ngobrol dengan English native speakers dan kalian nggak tahu bahasa Inggrisnya suatu kata, misalnya ya. Let's say you don't know the English for sepatu. And then in the middle of conversation, you would be like, itu apa ya bahasa Inggrisnya ya? Try to describe it with the words that you know. Like, okay, so the thing that you wear on your feet that have laces on it. And then they'll be like, is it shoes? And then you'll be like, yeah, shoes. You know what I mean? So describe it. Don't just like, gua nggak tahu bahasa Inggrisnya, jadi diam aja deh. No, try to describe it with your words. That's what conversation is all about, to keep it flowing. Atau misalnya kalian nggak tahu bahasa Inggrisnya suatu kata kerja. Apa ya? Misalnya mencuci. You don't know what's the English for mencuci. You can try to describe it. I would describe it. It's what you do to clean your clothes or your car. And then they'll be like, oh, you mean wash the clothes or wash the car? And they'll be like, oh, wash. Yeah, that's the word. That's the verb that I'm looking for. It's called wash. Lalu selanjutnya adalah banyak-banyak latihan. Banyak-banyak means like a lot, like every day. Make it into a habit. Latihan ngomong, latihan pronunciation, latihan mendengarkan, membaca, itu juga salah satu latihan. Dan ini harus dijadikan sesuatu yang setiap hari kalian lakukan gitu loh. Nggak bisa hanya kalian belajar bahasa Inggris seminggu sekali, cuman pergi ke tempat kursus seminggu sekali and then that's it. Kalau kalian nggak ada teman untuk membantu kalian untuk ngomong bahasa Inggris, then you can talk to yourself. That's what I do like all the time. The first time I wake up in the morning, I might not talk, but I think in English. When your brain starts working, when your brain starts thinking like, okay, what am I gonna do today? Just think of it in English. Instead of, okay, gue mau mandi, terus abis itu gosok gigi, terus abis itu nyetrika misalnya ya. Think of that in English. Like, okay, so I'm gonna take a shower, and then after that I'm gonna brush my teeth, and then after I brush my teeth I'm going to iron my clothes. And you don't have to say it out loud, just say it in your mind. Jadi mikir dengan bahasa Inggris. Otak kita itu kan constantly berpikir ya. Dan kalau kalian kebiasaan untuk berpikir dengan bahasa Inggris, pasti kalian akan menemui suatu saat dimana kalian nggak tahu bahasa Inggrisnya sesuatu. Let's say, okay, I'm gonna make breakfast. Okay, what am I gonna make for breakfast? Nasi goreng. What's nasi goreng in English? Nah, ketika kalian menemukan kata yang kalian nggak ngerti, itu kalian bisa tulis. It's like words of the day. You know what I mean? Oke, aku nggak tahu nih bahasa Inggrisnya nasi goreng. Tulis aja. And then at the end of the day, you can look it up these words on your notes that you don't know in English, and then you can look it up on whatever, the Google Translate or dictionary. And then watch movies with English subtitles, not bahasa ya. Sampai sekarang aku masih melakukan itu. Setiap aku nonton nonton film di DVD misalnya, itu subtitlesnya aku nyalahkan bahasa Inggris, bukan bahasa Indonesia. Karena aku ingin belajar kata-kata baru dari film. Dan aku akan cocokkan dengan subtitlesnya. Okay, so they pronounce it that way, but they spell it this way. And then kalau aku nggak ngerti artinya, I'll look it up, apa itu artinya. Aku akan cari di Google Translate atau di dictionary. Nonton YouTube. Pay attention to how those YouTubers talk in English. Pay attention to their pronunciation. Pay attention to their vocabularies. Kemudian, practice your listening. Ini bisa dengan cara listen to English music and then check out the lyrics. Itu adalah salah satu hobi aku. Sampai sekarang aku masih suka melakukan itu. Setiap ada lagu baru yang aku suka, aku akan cek liriknya. Lalu aku cek apakah ada kata-kata yang asing. Kalau misalnya ada kata-kata yang asing, aku akan cari tahu artinya apa. And then bisa juga kalian listen to audiobook seperti Audible. It will help a lot with your listening. Itu membiasakan diri untuk mendengarkan native speaker speak English. Kalau kalian tidak terbiasa mendengarkan native speaker speak English, when you eventually speak with the real native speakers, you often seringnya itu bisa jadi kalian nggak ngerti apa yang mereka omongkan. Meskipun itu sesuatu yang sederhana, karena pengucapan orang yang native speaker asli sama pengucapan orang Indonesia yang belajar bahasa Inggris itu beda banget, especially like British English. Sometimes I still struggle to understand British English, seriously. Kemudian tips yang selanjutnya adalah percaya diri tapi tetap rendah hati. Pede aja ngomong. Santai dan jangan lupa senyum. Kalau salah ya ketawa aja, it's not a big deal. Kemudian tips selanjutnya adalah jangan ragu untuk minta lawan bicara mengulangi. Jangan malu. Kalau misalnya kalian nggak ngerti dengan apa yang dia omongkan, jujur aja, bilang aja, sorry, could you please repeat that? Cause I didn't get what you're saying. You know, something like that. It's okay. Mereka akan dengan senang hati mengulangi. Atau kalau misalnya mereka berbicara terlalu cepat, I do this a lot, like with my friends who are from here, and then sometimes they speak too fast and they speak a lot of slangs that I don't understand. I'll be like, can you please repeat that again? You speak too fast. And especially that, you know, they know that I'm not from here, so they gladly help me. So it's perfectly fine. So those are some tips on how to improve your English based on my experience. Ingat, jangan mudah menyerah ya, karena kalian pasti bisa. That's all for today. Subscribe to my channel if you like me, and watch my other videos too. I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye!